Welcome back to Pest Proof My Home. Here's 4 reasons raccoons keep coming back. Number 1, the eviction and familiarity effect. Raccoons are creatures of habit. If they get evicted from a neighbor's attic down the street, the first place they go is the next familiar territory, your house. They know your roof, they know your yard, and they follow pheromone trails to old entry points. It's a similar story for skunks digging under sheds or squirrels chewing holes in the roof edge. If the structural exclusion work isn't done properly the first time, the internal homing instincts that naturally lead them back to old nesting areas will inevitably result in a new breach in an unprotected area. Perhaps not immediately, but when winter approaches or the next breeding season arrives, these are specific times when we have had previous customers with repeat animal problems gaining access through an area we had previously suggested be protected. Number 2, the lock-in dilemma. One of the biggest reasons raccoons come back is actually because they never fully left. If you see one or more leave at night and you immediately slap some plywood over the hole, you've likely created a lock-in scenario. If there is one adult or baby left inside, they will break a hole to get out. Or the mother raccoon will turn into a 20-pound wrecking ball. She isn't just coming back, she is fighting to get into her own home to save her young. You cannot win a stalemate against a mother's instinct with a piece of wood and some screws. And unless you want even more roof damage, you won't attempt DIY methods that can make the problem worse and more costly. Number 3, lounging versus breaking in. Sometimes you see raccoons climbing on your roof and assume they've broken in again, but they're actually just using your roof as a luxury lounge. In the warmer months, raccoons love to rest against the back of a chimney or behind a skylight. They might just be sunbathing or using your roof as a high-speed throughway to step across to the neighboring property. Just because they are on the roof doesn't always mean they're inside, but it does mean they're likely to return. If you haven't yet invested in the recommended prevention measures around roof vents and soffit intersections, this would be the time to do it before the raccoons breach one of these areas. Number 4, poor quality roof installation. From the ground, your roof looks great, and when it rains, there are no visible leaks. However, some things are not visible from the ground, such as whether the roofers installed a drip edge to seal the roofline gap at the edge of the roof. This can be a reason raccoons keep coming back. If a raccoon has previously damaged your shingles here or entered your attic via the roofline, they will do it again in a different part of the roofline. The problem here is most roofers don't even mention or install a drip edge to keep their costs low. And because raccoons are creatures of habit, they go from house to house in their territory, testing this area. Next is rushed shingle installations. Shingles have a very specific, narrow nail line where the roofer is supposed to drive the nails. Roofers working too fast with nail guns often shoot the nails 1 to 2 inches too high, above the designated line. The resulting wind damage causes rain to enter, which softens the plywood over time, that clever raccoons can feel as they walk around on your roof. These easy access soft spots will keep raccoons coming back when they need shelter. The professional solution. If you're tired of the revolving door policy on your roof, you have to stop thinking about temporary fixes. We solve these problems by looking at the whole structure. We identify the lounging spots, the throughways, and the biological cues that bring them back. We do not encourage trapping and relocation, but always recommend prevention, which is the #1 tactic against raccoon entry, but can be costly if you're not careful. Try to get a price over the phone for the extras per foot and per vent before the company you hire arrives, because the price ranges can cost you hundreds or thousands. Remember the go-away pricing quotes for prevention I mentioned in an earlier video? You don't want to be on the hook with a company for a basic raccoon removal that's an average price, but the price for prevention is a fortune. This also contributes to why raccoons keep coming back when the extra costs weren't feasible, so you passed on the prevention. To sum it up, stop being a victim of the raccoon cycle. Build a fortress instead. Hit that follow button for more biosafety tips, and check the link in my bio to grab my top 10 pest proofing checklist. Let's get to work.